guarantee the fact that Ezreal, late game wise anyway, won't do as much damage. But we see a Warwick pick. That's definitely just to shut down the ADC.
That's already instantly locked in. Warwick having a bit of a nerfs lately in the game. This is a bit of a risky pick. I can see why they've picked it up. Of course, a bit of an unlucky surgeon. We got Malphite is being hovered over. Like you said, it is there to shut down the Israel. It will be locked in. Common pick in Oceanic region for a Malphite to be seen. No wait to see what they do to counterpick these because that has still left up some OP junglers and Brock happy to sit back onto his Lee. Had a great game on it last one. Not so much in the laning phase, but more out of the laning phase. He did great in team fights.
Teamfight wise, he did great because of the fact that he was able to isolate one person with his dragon kick, his ultimate. I am such a bad
Yeah,
pronouncer. Yeah,
dragon.
dragon rage. Dragon rage. That's it. Well, yeah. So the way he isolated them just really did single out each. So we saw that the Legacy of L4 did have an all-in comp, but because of Lee's Dragon Rage isolating each one of them, they weren't able to utilize their comp well.
Well, hold the phone. We've got ourselves a victor
Ooh,
in this game. A
I've
victor
not
has
seen a
been
Victor.
locked in.
I haven't seen a Victor in so
This
long.
Victor has been locked in here, ladies and gentlemen. Victor, I haven't seen one either in a long time. I might have seen last one in an LBL season. Haven't seen that. Looks like it's Vel'Koz being locked in for that possible mid lane. Could be support, but it's looking like it's Laser versus Laser right now. Graves
Hmm.
being covered. Graves is locked in, so Graves will take on the Israel this time. Let's
So
see what they pick up for their top end support.
what I see from Ezreal is no, for the ADC matchup, I can see the fact that Graves does outdo all close range ADCs, but as a matter of fact, Ezreal is not a close range ADC as we all know. He has enough mobility to step away from Graves' buckshot to dodge everything that he can throw at him, and without Graves's most of Graves' damage does come from casting. So if he misses all that, there's his problem. But what we also see here
Well,
is that Graves does have a massive team fight capability. Their whole team, Purple team, does have a massive team fight. They have the Warwick to shut down one target, the Malphite to try to take the Malphite ultimate to knock up all the other targets. Vel'Koz also has a massive knock up and AoE. So what I'm seeing here is AoE from the side of Purple team. The Leona pick the Leona pick like just solidifies that actual team comp
mm.
with a massive CC with the extra damage. Great team comp on Legacy of L4 side this time around. Downey's Unite also a great team comp. Scared of the Victor pick because I have not seen one. I don't know what he does, how
Well, it
much
does look
damage he
like
can do.
Lee's going top though.
Hmm.
Because Brock's actually taken Jarvan into the jungle.
Lee Sin top lane.
So I'm liking this. It's a bit of a real one. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is that Blitzcrank pick there, of course. But I can see why a lot of this team is again. It's looking like they're going to protect the Israel. Of course, you've got the knock-ups, you've got the knockbacks, you've got the pulls, you've got
You got
the
the
silences,
the stun from
you've got
Victor's thing.
Victor's statics field. Yep,
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
all there, and it's all purely to stop the Warwick.
Definitely. So the we you were talking about the Blitzcrank of Leona. Like a Blitzcrank is basically a free E for Leona. So Blitzcrank pulls Leona in, that is like GG for anybody. Blitzcrank pulls anyone, a Malphite, a Warwick, Leona, a free gap closer. That is the scariest thing about having a Blitzcrank in your team if he does miss his pull. Well, no, that's worse than missing your pull. That's you're pulling something scary towards you.
Well, let's see what he pulls in, of course, or he might be pulling away. We don't just know yet, guys. We are
True,
into that
true.
spectators delay. But for this game, on the blue side, of course, is Team Downies Unite. That is Lee Sin in the top lane, Jarvan in the jungle. Victor will take that mid lane role. Israel is a AD carry. Blitzcrank support. Meanwhile, Legacy of Alford heading on that red side. They're going to take Malphite to that top lane. Warwick will hit the jungle. Vel'Koz in that mid lane. Graves 80 carry. Leona will be rounding out the comp with a support role there.
We see
Two different, very different comps from both teams, though, from their playstyle last game, isn't it?
From on the part of Team Downers Unite, they still do have a protect the carry comp. And
Hmm.
Legacy of Alford, very different to their playstyle in the first match. You're right about that. And it's not as all in because they know that the enemy team does have the skill to stop their all inning. So rather than that, they've preferred to go for a pick off comp, as I see here.
Well, we'll have to wait and see how this comp's going to work out for Legacy of Alford. Of course, the last comp didn't work out for them at all. Utilizing the Katarina, I feel like they missed the point of their whole comp was evolved around Katarina. Very unlucky for them, of course. Hopefully they make this resurgent. We get a game free out of this. I'm liking the side of Downers Unite. However, the Blitzcrank, as you did say, was a risky pick. It is going to be the gap closer or the pull away. We'll have to wait and see what Blitzcrank can do. I personally maybe would have gone for a fresh there. That was still up. And a lot of these OP champions really have fell down the draft and not being used at all. It's quite a strange pick there. We had a lot open there. Of course, Cassidon was still open. Even Callista was open this game. And they
Very
picked
true.
Graves instead.
I would have preferred to pick Draven into an Ezreal as an ADC main. I do like picking my Draven into my Ezreal. It's like the high damage, because a lot of the time Ezreal, even though he has a long range Q, he still has to get close once in a while, and Draven just takes advantage of that. But different playstyles for different people. So we don't. I wouldn't
That's
really know to
true.
see. I really wouldn't know what the main champions of the Graves player is and the Ezreal player. We don't know what We don't really fully know their capabilities of each champion. So I can't say that
Well,
they should be doing this.
we're definitely gonna say Korean Jesus is an Israel player. We're definitely gonna confirm that after
Yes.
that performance last game. It's definitely there. Of course, the skin intimidation has gone up a bit more this time, but it is
Ooh.
gonna be won out by Legacy of Alford. Graves, you're a scumbag, or he's broke. His team needs to buy him a skin for Graves. Poor
I'm
guy
pretty
there,
sure
but we
this
do
is
see
why
Mecha
they're playing this
Malphite.
tournament. They need the RP for Graves.
They need the army for Graves. That's why they're playing this tournament. Arclight Vel'Koz, I have not seen that skin being played in game yet.
I want to see
Of
how good
course,
that
Warren
looks.
Kingdom's Jarvan. Nothing really, anything fancy. Of course, we already seen Israel last game. Right, Blitzcrank is a free skin
Yeah.
if you know the right people. Of course.
If you go to any
You
supernova,
know, they're all there.
yeah.
Any supernova event, anybody, you
Anybody
get
that
that skin eventually.
anywhere Riot goes, there's gonna be a free Riot Blitzcrank. If you haven't been to one, just
Yeah,
please go to an event. It really it's a free skin. Please don't buy it.
it's a free skin indeed. As we're all 100% for me. So we're just waiting a little bit on Rito's client there. Of
Rito,
course,
please,
a
Rito
bit of a
gods. Why you no help? Oh, that Feral Warwick actually, I really like that skin. It's pretty simple in game, but that splash, I don't know, it has a thing to it. Okay, we
Oh yeah,
are in game.
I don't know which one I have. We are in game now. I'm just waiting to see if everybody connects, of course. Now, what I want to look here. Okay, so later on, of course, Victor will be able to upgrade his Hex Core. He keeps that item regardless all game. He doesn't sell that out. And he's got 3 attachments, I believe,
Yeah,
for that one.
power,
Yeah,
gravity, and something. One was power. The red one
I
was
think it's
power. I know that
fire.
much. I think so.
Yeah. The names have been changed over the time. He's got that of course.
Two wards
So we're going
going
to see what he
down.
changes that into. Of course, he has to build that around his comp. 2 wards are down. They have spotted each other out. Does look like an invade is coming in from the blue team. Let's see what Blitzcrank can do. He does land the hook, however. Exhaust instantly down. Sonic Wave resonating strike. First blood goes over to Victor with the death ray. They're going to catch out Vel'Koz. And the pause instantly there after the first blood. Let's see what is being said. Is lagging. What I'm seeing. That's a bit unlucky.
So
they've paused themselves.
The pause is So it wasn't a rage pause or anything.
No,
so,
no, it's not a rage pause. It looks like it's a pause coming from the side they got first blood. Of course, beautiful pull at the start there. I just want to talk about that. Beautiful start, of course, from Blitzcrank to land that godlike hook onto Graves and instantly exhausting him. Let's see what Graves burn, flash, and heal as well. They're going to, of course, make note of that. So that is a great start, I feel, for the Downies Unite. They've done great. That's going to put a lot of pressure on. Victor's got that first blow. I don't know what he's going to get from that back. Of course, he might back and grab up something. But everybody got an assist. That is great start for that team. And we'll have to see what happens after this pause because they are aiming for that Vel'Koz right now.
So... So we have questions from Vel'Koz that's asking if they're allowed these skins. They're allowed these skins, right, Maven? Arclight Vel'Koz? Okay, so apparently there's been a questioning about skin legality in tournaments. Arclight Vel'Koz is perfectly fine, apparently. I would like to tell them, but I can't contact them right now, can I?
I believe Arclight Vel'Koz has been cleared for tournament play.
So a lot of people are always asking about skin bans. Like, a lot of skins are highly annoying and they do mess with players' heads. For example, like Nunubot. Like, we've all seen Nunubot. Oh, game's starting back up again soon. Now? Yes, now.
It is, but a flash has been used from Lee Sin. Sonic Wave resonating strike, going out the flag toss. Not going to be enough damage there, but they do believe they got another flash out of it. So, 2 flashes burnt from the side of Legacy Val Ford. 1 flash from Lee. I feel like he didn't really need to, but that's fine. And exhaust was used. Oh, and actually Victor's got flashed down too. So it's going to be a really even middle lane, except for the fact that Victor now has a double Doran's ring to start.
That is a pain.
There. That is a pain indeed. And of course, they've all gone back and grabbed some pots. I don't think actually Lee Sin recalled. Possibly not. No, I don't think Lee's actually recalled yet. So he's going to be sitting on some gold. And great way to start for Vel'Koz. He's going to, of course, start out with his Plasma Fission. He's going to aim on a perpendicular. Hopefully does well in that lane. We'll have to wait and see. What I really want to look at here is how this top lane's going to go. Elise in top is a very different thing. I'm not going to be too worried about this bot lane. Israel should be able to handle himself just fine. He can get out of Leona's stun, of course, as soon as she lands that E. He's just got an arcane shift out.
Ooh, very true, very true.
Ooh, middle lane, of course.
So, what we've seen at top
lane there.
and,
Victor's already hit level 2 as well.
CG Hectox did have the dominance last game. I want to see Lee Sin. I want to see Lee Sin do something this game.
It's looking like he's gonna. He's put a Sonic Wave resonating strike on, but Malphite's still got that advantage. Lee is taking a lot of damage there. And it looks like Hectox is going to be able to handle himself. He's got the Crystalline Flask. He's going to have more sustain in that lane. Victor in that mid lane, however, is going to have a really good time now with that first blood, of course, onto him. Has helped him a lot. Vel'Koz is being pushed right up. Top lane, Lee Sin taking a lot of damage. Is he going to go back on the resonating strike? He does. He's taking a risk being up this close. The ground slam will hit Tempest back there. Bit of top laner's just smacking the ground for a while. I see.
Neither player has ignite, so an all-in at this stage really isn't foreseeable.
Mm.
Nor is it recommended, to be honest. Ooh, what